need answers to, or get with you when we do have answers. And so that's kind of where we're going. You'll have a chance to speak if you'd like, but I would like for our engineer and for Cactus to speak first, because they may answer a lot of your questions going in. And then after we've had a chance to talk, then it'll be your opportunity to talk. And I understand, believe me, I've been here, I've seen the road, and so I know I've had a lot of calls, and so my number's out there. If you have questions in the future, feel free to use it. Call me. It's my cell phone number, and if I don't answer it, I'll call you back. And if you don't believe me, ask some of the people here, because I will call you back.
That's right.
And so anyway, going forward, I know that we're gonna probably have a lot of questions and a lot of concerns. So Tom, would you like to come up first? This is Tom Goodman, and he's with our engineering department for the county. So Tom, do you want to just give some information before we take questions?
Sure. First, I'm so sorry about what happened. I've been doing this for a long time. I've seen some chip seal failures. I've never seen one like this. It was horrible. My goal is for customer service. I want to do whatever it takes to get your vehicles cleaned and repaired. Detailing's not going to do it on a lot of them. I know that. It's going to take mechanics. So we're going to work with Cactus.
Wait, and he's bringing that up, but right now, that's not the responsibility or the liability of the county, other than to be sure that we work with you people as we need to.
Okay. Yeah, so that is my number one goal, customer service. I want to make sure everybody gets taken care of to their satisfaction. And like Supervisor Humphrey said, we're going to do whatever we can to help Cactus and get a successful outcome as best we can. I know it's going to be tough.
So you work for the county?
I do. So it's going to be hard, but
It's
we're
got to
just
be
going to
done.
move forward and do what we can.
Okay, if you want, we can have Jason come up and speak with Cactus, and then we'll all be up here for questions, depending on what the question is who would best be able to answer that. And if we can or can't, then Terry will be happy to take questions so that we can get back to you with answers. Or you may bring up issues that I don't know about
This
yet.
phone is ringing.
And those are good
That's
things.
mine.
Could
Pardon
you turn
me?
it off, please?
Pardon me?
I would if I knew how.
Just click the button. Yeah, have somebody help you.
What's wrong?
His phone is just ringing.
Oh, well,
Now you turned off.
I put it on stun.
Wow, you gotta shut your,
But anyway, okay,
silence your phone
Jason,
calls
go
on
ahead.
this side.
So I've talked to probably most of you, I believe, I hope so, over the last week or so. Doing my best to get around to you as much as possible. I know there's upwards of 60-ish people I have on my list right now. So I'm doing my best to kind of get around to all of you guys. And if I miss your call, please leave me a voicemail. If I take a day or two to not get back to you, please send me a text message, something, but I will get back to you. One of the first things that we did try that we know is not going to solve all of the problems is the detail that we set up last Tuesday. I know you came out and spent some time with us out there. And we did everything we could to get a lot of that oil and rock off of your cars. So the oil and rock off of your cars, and it'll do a really good job of eliminating a lot of the issues, but it won't, again, solve all of them, depending on the severity of it. So as we process through this, the things that I'll just need from you guys is that claim form. I think we only had a count of 15 as of yesterday. I think I got a couple more trickle in today, so I know we're still under that 20. A claim form, if you want to go find a mechanic and get an estimate of your repairs with pictures, please get that and provide it with pictures with your claim form. It'll really help speed up the process. And then next steps moving forward, one thing I know we're going to try again is find another location on the 29th. So that's our process has already started, and we're going to go with another round of detailing as well, as again to help eliminate a lot of those issues that you are having at the moment. Again, it won't solve all of them, but it will be able to get a lot of that oil and rock off of your vehicles.
Why don't you have it right here where it's close?
Because it'll affect the groundwater. The groundwater will get contaminated by the chemicals.
I believe me, I tried. I tried to find a place here, but with the water table low and people, there's not many places, even the slab across the street, there's no water. And so wanted to do something soon. That's why we did it at the county yard. And we're right now trying to do another one, hopefully on a Saturday for the people that had to work and things. And we're trying to get the state bathroom that had been closed down over there at the junction, or the Star Valley yard up in Payson, but that's something can come up later. If you need to take your car on a Saturday, where would you rather have it? What's most convenient for you? But there's no place in Gisela. If you can help me find a place in Gisela.
We don't want it because of the groundwater.
Okay, right. That's why we moved it away.
What
Thank you.
about going and talking to one of the car washes up in Payson?
They're shut down because of too much gravel in their car wash.
So the car washes, a normal car wash that you run through automated, it's not going to do it.
No, I'm talking about like we have car washes that have detailing.
They
like
won't
that.
touch it because there's so much tar and gravel on everyone's car, they're not.
Okay,
gonna touch it.
Gotcha.
okay, yeah, thank you. Okay, go ahead.
So, I talked to a gentleman, earlier this morning, I believe his name was Charles Scott. He found, a company called A&D Mobile Detailing. We have a couple people that are from here and then also, Payson as well. So it's kind of a mixture between the area. But he said that they did a really good job. I can start passing out that number as well to kind of help us with the volume and kind of get on these a little bit quicker. So we'll do everything we can for you guys. I want you to know that. We'll pay for it, we'll detail it, whatever it is, we're gonna help you guys. I've been with Cactus for 5 years and this isn't a regular thing that happens. So you have my word, the people above me as well. You have our word, we're gonna make it right for you guys.
JT, I talked to you, I don't know what I called you this morning from the valley, Tommy?
Yeah.
Remember I called you?
Yes.
Told you I had tire problems and
Yeah.
everything else, and it's really, it's a black truck, I want to look at it for just about.
Absolutely, we can do that when we're done here.
My insurance company called you too, right?
Yes.
Because I filed a claim.
Yes.
And we'll see what happens, so,
So-
insurance does cover it.
We will do everything we can. The insurance will cover it, and then they'll come back for us for the reimbursement of it. We'll pay it just directly without you going through your insurance. It might add days onto the process. So the easiest way to do it and the most effective way is filing that claim form, getting us quotes, getting us pictures, getting to me. We'll get a release of claims out to you guys that says the dollar amount, whatever it's for. I have a guy in Payson right now, Robert Ferguson. He's one of my higher end claims. He's got me the quote, he's got me the pictures to prove it, everything. All I got now is to send him a release form tomorrow and then release a check to him, and then his car is taken care of. So it's all the things that I need from you guys to be able to help speed up the process. But like I said, we will do everything we can to help you, whether it's us physically helping you with providing the detailers, like last Tuesday on the 29th, or if I have to help you find one, like the A&D Mobile Detailing, so you guys can get in contact with them to help. We'll cover it. Whatever it is, we'll do it for you.
Is there a timeline on our claims? So
No.
I would like to take my car to the dealership because they can do detailing, they can do all the work I need. But like Payson, Chapman and Payson, they're no getting into them until July 11th.
Yeah, that's
Is
fine.
that going to affect my paint in the
No,
meantime
no.
until I do that?
No, I would prefer if we do it. I know you guys would too. If we get through it as quickly as possible. But if you can't book it until the middle of July, it is what it is. That's your waiting period, and as long as we have all the information.
I went today and I got a claim or a quote from Payson Tire and Auto too, but they don't do detailing. So if I have two different things, just submit them both on one thing.
Just submit both of the quotes whenever you get them. They do one before the other. Just send them as you get them. Just make sure you have the pictures to go with them, and then we will take care of it.
If anyone needs, Payson Tire and Auto is willing to go through all your brakes and everything and clean them out for you. If you need cards for that, I have it.
It's the same with
I have to say, this has happened
Yeah.
over 2 weeks now. My car was hit very hard on Monday, the 10th, and right after we did it, I got home at 7:30 at night. I could not drive my car for a week and 2 days, and you guys are taking too long. So my car is going to the dealership in the valley to get fixed. I'm not gonna get an estimate for you. I'm gonna drive down there and say, hey, how much is it gonna cost? No, it's going to get fixed, it's going to get looked over, and I expect that you'll cover that claim. And so this whole bullshit of, get your estimates and bring them in. I've already sent you the pictures, I've sent you my claims. It's gonna go to the dealership, and I wanna know what I can do to make sure that you pay for that. And for my car to be inspected and taken apart.
Okay, yeah, like I said, we'll cover what we cover, but it's just we have to have everything lined up to approve it, because if we're not approving damage that's not done from the job,
I understand that.
but we will cover it.
JT, how do you approve it from pictures?
You'll see the rock piled up. You have sent me pictures. I've seen those from your Lexus with a
That is correct. My Nissan
Frontier
and my
Yeah,
Lexus.
so I see those pictures of what your guys' vehicles look like, so we know what we're dealing with when the quotes come through. 1 second.
I have two questions. One, the first question I have is, do you know what you guys are using to remove all of this from the vehicles? Because I had seen that what was being used was stripping more than just the oil
Yes.
and rock from the vehicles, which is my question one. Question two is, do we have any plan on what's going to happen with the road, or if we're going to have a road again anytime soon, or how it's going to be done?
And I'll answer your second question. That is above me, and I don't know if you
Maybe
guys
somebody else should?
But as for the first one, I'll have to get with the detailers to see. I know one of the cars that I know for sure that we had an issue was when it was getting pressure washed, the plastic, paint came off the plastic. We're covering that.
What about the picture that I sent you? I got $8,000 worth of damage done to my truck.
Okay,
Me too.
get to you in a minute.
You guys did a pretty good job on detailing my car. I can't complain. But what my problem is now is my front end's messed up.
Okay. Send me the pictures and everything so I can see it, and we'll take
Do
care
I
of
need to get a quote on it, or
just whatever it's gonna cost to fix it,
Is there
show me,
anybody else here that can
and then
answer my
we can
second
go
question?
from there.
okay?
I'll address it.
But we will help.
But you guys did a great job. You were out there busting your ass, dude, and I want to say thank you because you were out there. It's not your job to detail cars, but you were out there busting your ass detailing cars, and I want to say thank you.
I appreciate it. Yeah, just give me over whatever you have, and then we'll make it right. Okay?
Okay.
I have a difficult question. Some of us are on Social Security and don't have the money to pay our deductibles. What do we do about this?
We can pay for it up front. We'll just send you a check. And
Don't
once we
submit
get all
it to your insurance company right now. They may raise your
Make your
premium.
rates go up.
No, we didn't do it. We didn't cause the accident. We're the claimant.
No, you don't understand.
Claim's a claim.
You'll be surprised.
No, I talked to USA Today in detail about it. I'm a veteran. I told her all about what happened. That's not what it was.
Guys.
That's yours too, buddy. That's your insurance, not mine. Get some good insurance.
I know. That's why I tried to remind
Hey!
So we can listen to the answers.
I just got a question.
We're not gonna get anything done if we don't listen. Agreed. Amen.
I don't understand why we took this out to put a half-inch of chip seal down. I don't know whose idea that was. And it
Amen.
was the worst idea I've ever heard of in my life. We had 4 or 5 potholes on the road that could have been milled with a micro mill, fixed up, and you could have chip sealed one little chip seal over the top. You took this out to put this back. Whose idea was it? And why would you do that to us? Do you not like the people down here?
I understand you do it for a living and you put in a bid so I can.
No, I didn't put in a bid.
I do it for a
No,
living
I said I
too,
would.
sir.
Well, I was told that you did.
I said I
But
wouldn't
anyway,
put in a bid
wait.
on chip seal, but why are you yelling at me, dude?
Why are you yelling?
I just wanted to know. I
He's
asked you a
speaking
simple
loudly
question.
enough for all of us to hear.
If this
Amen,
was
brother.
your road in your house, you would be mad
Okay,
too,
you
would
asked
you
the
not?
question of why it was done. Tom, you got an answer.
Yes,
on
please
what
tell
was
me
going
why.
on with the road.
We've been
Yeah,
looking
I
at
would
this
like to
for
hear it.
several years. The county has a very aggressive chip seal program.
But this was
Aggressive? That's not aggressive.
That's not aggressive.
Because a double chip seal, you're using quarter-inch rock. Double chip seal is a half inch. We got 3 inches of material right here.
Where did you guys take all that old material, the new material?
Excuse me.
They ground it up and
whose
tried to
idea
throw
was
something
it?
down.
Because that's a horrible idea.
It's just been a chip seal over chip seal for years.
But look how well it's lasted. It lasted very well. We could
That's the only one.
That's what I'm saying. For you guys to think that you needed to mill the fuel,
We're not going forward. You're continuing to hammer the same question.
okay, so what are we doing? What are we going to get for our road? Or are you guys just going to screw us?
What are we doing with the road now?
Okay.
That wasn't
If you
ever
want me
answered.
to get into the road conversation from what I know now, is not only it's up to a team to make a decision on the road. So you're asking me who made that decision to?
No, I want to know
A team
what
with
we're
a
gonna
county.
do with the
Wait, I'm
road
answering
from
her
here forward.
question.
My question was, what's gonna happen with the road?
Okay,
What's going
I'm
to happen
getting
with the
to
road
that.
from here forward?
Okay, we've been in meetings with Cactus every day. Now that we have a failure, there's third-party people, and I'm not an engineer, so I'm not gonna get in if you talk products and
But
things
we
like
want
that.
our asphalt
But
back.
where I am, okay,
We don't need a class action lawsuit, do we?
Let them answer, guys. Let them answer.
you know, guys, I'm trying to help you.
You didn't help any.
Yeah, no, this is
Okay, thanks for your opinion.
It's not an
My
opinion.
opinion, too.
It's a fact. Coming down this road after the rain, it's completely fucked.
And it's not
Amen,
Cactus.
brother.
It's not Cactus's fault.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
gonna tell you
so
guys
wait,
right now.
wait,
That's
wait,
what
wait,
chip seal
wait,
is.
wait.
That's the product we got. It's not their fault.
This is being a venting meeting. We're not going anywhere with everybody venting. And if I haven't had a chance to say nothing
Then
because
say what you
people
gotta
keep
say.
venting.
Let's hear it.
I mean, it's a straightforward question for a straightforward answer.
That's why we're here, is to get questions.
They're bullshitting, Leo.
Okay, if everybody talks over
When
me,
you
we're
talk
not
first, you
going
didn't say shit.
anywhere, we're not gonna get anything done.
Could I please say something? I am Pat Tatum. It has been a lot of things on Facebook. I don't do Facebook. I don't want to get into that stuff, but I was told about it. First of all, I want you to know it was not my husband that paid for the road.
Oh, we know
The
that.
third, I just wanted to clear that up. Our community worked very hard with mud bogs and fireworks and all kinds of things to raise money. And the county were the ones that put the road in for us after we raised the money. And I just want to say one more thing in favor of this man. I come to a lot of meetings. I've been down lately and couldn't. Most of the time, he has given his time to come here, what is it, every 3 months now?
Yes.
And 3 people show up.
Amen.
That is sad.
Amen.
When there's a problem, everybody comes out.
We want to know, I travel that road 6 days a week, twice a day. A lot of other people down here. We want to know what we're going to do to fix the road.
Okay.
And when?
How are we gonna be able to work? I had to
Stop talking. Stop yelling at him. And he might answer your questions. Goddamn.
Okay.
It's the same fucking.
There's somebody
Stop
from the
it.
engineering department from the county.
It's not funny.
There's me, who care about you very much. There's someone from Cactus here. But if you're gonna talk over all of us and not give us a minute to give you information or to get questions that we can answer or find the answer to, not talk loud and throw stuff, but if you want to do that, that's fine. It's your guys' meeting. I work for you. So anyway.
You did a good job working.
Okay, thank you for your information.
I would fire this man and never hire him again.
That's
Not all of us would do that.
You can say whatever you want.
I can't believe
And you can fire me.
I can't believe you think that's a good job.
Okay, is it finished yet? Was there a failure? Yes. On both of them. It's not finished yet, and there was a failure. And so that's where we're at. That's where we're at right now.
So then what's the plan moving forward?
I'm trying to get to that, but I keep getting people venting and throwing fits.
Quit complaining and just talk.
Okay. Where we're at is when you have a failure, you don't continue until you find out what the failure was and what caused it. And it's not necessarily by Cactus or the county, it's a third party that's taken samples to see what the failure on the road was.
Who is the third party?
I don't, do you
Can
have
I
that
ask-
information right now? Either
Can
one
I
of
ask
you?
one more question on top of
Okay,
that?
wait.
Can we let him finish talking and then we'll ask?
So we have WSP and we have Woodson Engineering looking at the product.
Okay, those are the people.
Wait, yeah, we meet with them daily. and
That
they
has
are-
to do with the consistency of the oil they put down or something, because it's like tar, it's not like oil.
It has to do with all of it.
Chemicals,
It has to do with all of it.
the grading, the grinding.
It has to do with all of it, the moisture content, the whole thing.
So can we get a copy of that report, where they get it done, the failure report? We're entitled to one, aren't we? So we can see what the failure
That
was?
would probably be, I don't have it yet.
But when you get it, aren't we entitled to look at it?
I would say so, yes. I would say so, yes.
Yes.
And so where we're at now is, before we go forward, we want to know what the failure was.
Correct.
Okay, and we have meetings every day. Once we get reports, then we know where we're going to go forward with the project, because if it was the product that was used, we're definitely not going to use it again.
Well, I hope not.
No, we need asphalt.
Okay, wait,
Let him
wait,
finish.
wait.
Oh, you guys, we are failed.
Okay, that's where it's at now. And hopefully, we were supposed to get some information by tomorrow. Is that correct?
I believe so.
From
Okay.
who?
Once we get the information from the third-party report,
Okay.
then we will work on proceeding forward with whether we're taking it up, what we need to do to make the report.
Thank you
That's
very
not a
much.
problem. And so anyway, yes, sir.
I'm wondering why you didn't get these reports and do it all before you start tearing the damn road up.
It was engineered before they started tearing the road up. It's why it failed. That is what we don't
That's
know.
not my question. You're saying that there's all these third party people came in here and they're the ones
On the
that said
failure.
that they do this.
On the failure of the road. Tom, the original road, was it engineered on what we were going to do with Cactus on the road?
Yeah, we had an engineering firm out of Flagstaff. That's what they do for a living. They gave us a design. It took probably 5 to 6 months to get that design from them. And it had the specifications, it had the plan.
Not you, and it's not you. So who are the people that said do that?
Sign on dotted line.
Because
Okay,
I
wait,
want.
he just explained to you who the
Pass him the buck.
engineer company out of Flagstaff was that designed that.
So are you guys gonna go after them? Is that who needs to be held accountable? Somebody needs to be held accountable.
Right.
Right now, Cactus is taking accountability.
No, Cactus shouldn't.
It's not there.
Cactus did
What is
chip
the
seal.
Seminole Bridge?
That's what chip seal is.
There was only on that.
Sorry, I'm sorry
Okay,
for
now
cutting you
we're
off.
gonna talk
You got
in
valid
circles.
points. No, valid point. There was only.
Is that alcohol?
It
in a
is
public
definitely
meeting?
not.
No,
It is definitely
no,
not.
I'm not, no.
No, there was only 100 yards that needed to be fixed on that road.
Then we get elevated voices.
I'm not
and we
elevated.
don't have
I'm
a
not
sheriff,
elevated
we
at
don't
all.
have anybody.
I'm not elevated at all. That's the first one. There was only 100 yards that needed to be fixed. 100 yards.
We're not
And
gonna
you
go
guys,
backwards. We're
you guys
trying to go
tilled like
forward.
2.5
We're trying
miles.
to go forward.
I have a forward question. Are we gonna deal with the washboard for now until the road is fixed?
Question, Tom.
We have a blade. We're looking at it every day. And
So yes.
it's necessary to get the washboards out.
Okay, because it's really,
We'll continue to
it's
do that.
coming in, it's not so bad, but going out that whole side is washboard, and I'm going head on with people trying to avoid it all the time.
And if there is an accident, then who's liable?
Yeah, who's liable for the accident?
If there's not a curb, wouldn't that still?
Well, it's all questions there that could happen.
That's how it was engineered.
Not all.
No, because it's stable. It's supposed to stabilize.
So like if you're
It's supposed to stabilize, and it didn't. And so that was the failure. And it was engineered by an engineering firm of what they recommended for the application. It didn't work. So now once we know why it didn't work, then we're gonna figure out a plan to go forward on what we're going to do.
With a different
to get
company.
you a good road into Geisel.
With a different company.
If it fell,
Is there a timeline or
See?
Right now, I don't have a timeline for you. It would be nice if we got the report tomorrow like we're supposed to, so then we can negotiate what needs to be used and a price and what that cost difference would be if there is any, and then we'll set a start date and you'll know a start date because we're in monsoon season now. We wanted to get this finished before monsoon, so you know we're working as best we can, as fast as we can. But like I say, with a failure, we don't want to continue failing, so we're going to get a better plan going forward.
Tax dollars pay for the failure, or do we get a rebate?
It's her fund.
Tim, what
It's
about
not
all
tax
the
dollars.
damage that's gonna be done to the suspension?
It's all tax dollars.
Yes, all tax dollars.
You don't give away anybody. You don't give away anybody's money.
shit.
Tax money.
I'm sorry, I had work.
Wait, everybody quit hollering, man. We're here to try to get progress done. But if you want to drink and holler, this ain't a party, you know?
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, hold on. You are raising your voice, and yes, you need to call Jason.
I already did.
Okay.
I already have an insurance claim too.
Okay.
And I reached out to him in regards to damage done to my truck.
Okay.
And my insurance company has also reached out to
Okay.
him. And with no comment back.
Okay, thank you for being here. Thank you for that. Jason, can you answer that? Do you want to call him back tomorrow?
What is your name, sir?
Nate Blanco. I got $8,000 worth of damage done to my truck.
Okay, I'm sure I've called you back and left your voicemails.
You have.
I started this off with, I know I've talked to most of you, not all of you. If I haven't talked to you directly, I've left you voicemails. If you called me back, you probably left me a voicemail.
You're not answering the question. You're
On
going
paper
around
right now, I have 61 names. Your name is on it. So I have a spreadsheet of everyone I need to be continuously talking to. So, patience, bear with me, do what you can.
Do you have my number?
And I do not, but my wife does.
Okay.
You know my wife.
Well, yeah, I helped you with the store.
Yeah, oh yeah, and we
Are you gonna let him finish
So
talking?
that's fine. And so if Jason does not get a hold of you, will you please call me?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. Where were we?
Tax
Yes,
dollars.
sir, in the back.
Okay. Basically, what I've heard here, I appreciate what you guys have done to try to do the repairs on everybody's vehicles. I think you've been pretty straightforward with that. But now when it comes to the road that we had here, I agree with most everybody here that we had a road that needed some repairs, but it didn't need to be completely torn down. My concern is are we going to get a road that's equal to what we had? Because I believe that you guys have maybe made a decision to downgrade the road that what we had. And that's all we're wanting to know is what are we going to get? Are we going to get an equal road to what we already had coming in here, or is it going to be downgraded to a basic chip seal?
Money, money, money.
Tom, did we have a guarantee for years on the road that was put down coming into Gisela?
No, that wasn't the question.
That was a chip seal, so that road's been chip sealed over many years. So there was no asphalt there. The road was never paved.
That was this was all just chip seal that we had.
All chip
And
seal.
so, okay, as long as we're going to be equal to what we had, I don't think anybody here is going to have a problem.
It was chip seal.
Okay?
Yeah, and so, and as we've gone through the world, plastic takes over a lot of things now. So there's new chemicals, new way to do things. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. This time it didn't. And so, but it was engineered. And so we're going to get a plan going forward, and we're going to get a start date just as soon as we can. And so that's where we're at. And like I say, as far as the customer, so you're shaking your head, sir. You have a comment?
I'm still trying, I'm baffled by the fact that you did all this by tearing up the road. I mean, it just doesn't make a lick of sense to me.
I've been coming in here for 8 years. A lot of that road did need to be replaced.
It needed to be repaired.
It needed to be replaced. It's been repaired for a lot of years.
So this will get for replacement.
When you drive on the first part of the road,
Okay.
from the 87 to the first cattle guard, that was done 10 years ago with chip seal. I know because I rolled my car on it while it was dirt. Then they did from the cattle guard to Piss Hill 5 years after that. No, chip seal. It's been chip seal every time.
It was in pavement. Alligator down to the top was in pavement.
It's asphalt.
Okay. I'd just soon not get into an argument of what was done between 3 or 4 people. I'd like to more focus on going forward with things. Is everybody, how about claims? Does anybody need help with their claim forms?
I do.
Okay, and your name is?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
Pat, if you don't mind getting with Terry and let her know what you need help with and your phone number, we'll do what we can to help you get an estimate on your car or fill out a claim form or whatever you might need.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
I hate you're in such a con.
How much did we spend on clearing that road out?
You know, I didn't bring numbers with me. I'm trying to fix an emergency.
You know the numbers.
I don't know the numbers.
You don't know what the bid came in at? Okay, what was it?
You know what? Let's go through the public request.
Well,
I thought we were trying to have transparency, though.
yeah, because people are asking.
They don't want to let you know what.
What we spend, they don't want to know what we spend on our roads that we're having to redone. And who's paying for the redo?
Wait,
You say HIP is paying for it?
Wait. You act like we're robbing you.
You are, as far as I'm concerned.
We just asked what the price was. He knows the price. He won't tell.
Okay, but
Somebody's paying for the redo.
we're not finished yet.
Does anybody else have any customer service things that I can address?
Yes.
Any other customer service questions that does not entail
That's
looking
all I
at your
want.
car?
If they put it back as well as it was, then I'm happy. If they don't, then I'm not happy. I can't answer that question. Maybe.
No, the answer's no. They don't want to say it because it's election year.
I don't know, I just lucky that I have to be out of town. We asked what happened.
What was your name?
And I had to spend an extra day out of town.
What's your name?
I'm Ron
Okay,
Hammond.
is anybody,
Ron? Nate. Nice to meet you. Nate
Nice
Rowland.
to meet you.
anybody have an opinion on a cleaning
And
of
then the neighbor
vehicles
called
on
and
a
said, hey, don't come
Saturday?
home. We're given an extra day.
Okay.
So luckily I didn't
Would
get any of that
anybody else
damage,
care
but I still want another kind of road I'm going to have in the
a
future.
Saturday?
I have a white car that's black because of the damage.
Well, I've seen a lot of the pictures.
Bye.
Again,
We'll take a Saturday. Okay.
it's just a fiasco.
That's
Somebody
fine.
screwed up there.
And believe me, we were trying to get as much done as fast as we could.
I just want
Monday was
equal or
the
better
day
to what we
for those
had.
guys to come up.
You
They're
don't
not
go
And the
back.
reason those guys did come
And I don't
up
see
is
we're
because
gonna
I
get
asked
that.
Cactus if
They're claiming it was chip seal. It's asphalt.
people to get estimates.
I mean, he's a fucking professional asphalt layer. That's what he does. That's what he does. He owns a
So
business
do you
doing
have
it.
recommendations? And so they did make recommendations.
They're not going to.
And they made them available for that one cleaning, and we will again Saturday. Now that we've got 4, 5, 6 people that are on a Saturday cleaning, would you rather have it in Store Valley,
Yeah, I want to know who approved
where they
the
need to go to the
downgrade.
grocery store or whatever
Those are
while
the
you're
people
waiting
that
for
need
your
to be
car
You're
to
looking
get
at him.
done?
Him.
Or would you rather
One of them.
try
He
to
won't
get-
admit it.
Somebody was reaching out to George Glocko, who's head of ADOT, for the old restroom that closed down there at the junction where you turn on
Do it at the restaurant.
188.
You really appreciate it.
So so number one choice for cleaning on a Saturday would be the old restrooms. And if we can't do it there, then we'll do Star Valley. Did we lose? No, I just have the restroom on a Saturday.
What happens if I get my car detailed and pay for it and then it happens again?
And what he said?
He was like, I don't know.
Hey, so once we get an actual location set, I'll start working. Once I get the location, I'll start working on trying to get the detailers again. And then once we have the detailers solidified, I'll same thing I did on Monday. I'll try to give you a better, than a 24 hours notice, obviously. But you guys do know at least now to prepare for it. I'll go down my list again, and I'll give all of you a phone call. If I call you and leave a voicemail, and then you call me and leave a voicemail, maybe just follow it up with a text, because I'm probably on the phone with another person, or just keep getting back to people. So just let me know. Don't hound me, but give me a little bit of like, hey, call me back.
Blonde hair, the skunk hair.
JT,
I feel like that's Nikisha.
I filed that claim. I can go ahead and have my insurance company take care of it and bill you then? I have pictures of it.
If you want to go through research, you can do that. Yeah, it's going to
have
take
So
longer,
Nikisha's the one with the
but you
red.
can do
We're
that.
gonna have to
Red
fight you
balloon?
for the money, or how's that
Yes, sir.
work?
No, it's you, the insurance company.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna have to fight you. No, they didn't. They said they'll deal with the insurance company.
Okay, and on the costing thing, I don't mind sharing that with you. I don't have it with me. I mean, I make a lot of decisions for a lot of things, and so if I signed the contract for that, which I didn't because I'm not chairman, but I don't mind getting you a cost.
It's our money.
I think the newspaper.
The original cost. We're not finished
I
yet.
think the newspaper
It's gonna
will
cost
set
more.
$100,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna cost more, so we'd like to know where that's.
Okay,
You
but
said
a
HIPAA,
lot of
but
those funds come from the HERF fund.
that's our tax
They're
dollars.
the highway tax or gas tax.
Our tax dollars. So
Yeah.
we're paying
And the
for it
state of
twice.
Arizona's tax dollars.
So we pay at the pump.
Right.
So we're paying.
Everybody pays it.
We're paying twice for it.
No, you're not.
We're not who?
Okay.
We're not paying for having
I'm
cleaned.
not going to argue
Okay,
about
okay. I don't.
taxes with you.
Yeah, you don't have to. I'm just talking
Emilio,
money.
how's it
Our money
going?
we're spending.
A lot easier at Vacation Bible School with a bunch of 8-years
Am I
old.
not right?
At least they
Does
pay
anybody
attention.
have questions that we can answer
This is
or
going
questions
crazy.
that we can
Just
that I can
barking
get
out.
answers for?
I never got an answer on double point.
Did you record those minutes?
The minutes are recorded.
Okay, that's fine. Then if I said pavement, then I may have misspoke because I've been working on this project for 6 years. I may have said pavement on the front too. So I said we're gonna get a new road, and if I said a paved road, and we were supposed to do this road 2 years ago, and we didn't get the funding until now, and that's why we did it this year. So if I misspoke and said pavement and engineered chip seal, to me, that's a better road than what was happening here.
But clearly not.
But wait, it's not finished yet. Are you guys happy with the front road, with the first part?
Yeah.
The hill down to the road?
Absolutely.
Okay,
We're talking
that's
about what we
fine.
promised though.
Wait,
From the hill down to the road.
that's,
Yeah, right, that's what I was thinking, 10 years. But that is asphalt.
I actually own the company that did it before I owned it.
okay,
Small towns are funny how you learn stuff, huh?
okay. If I misspoke, I mean, what are you guys looking, you want $1 million a mile paving job from the top of the hill down?
We want what you promised us.
Huh?
We want what you promised us. A paved road. Right?
Asphalt.
We have a local company that'll do it for cheaper.
Truly. But that's not an option for us?
We have to get out of town.
I'm still waiting for my other two questions.
The other two questions is,
Are the environmental impacts?
furnish you the engineering company that approved the road that was accepted on the road that we just failed with. I'll be happy to give you that information.
They're not very good then if it fails.
And so, is it a hazard to the community?
Yes.
Then that's up to the engineer that stamped it. Just like if you go get house plans from an
How many
engineer
boats are down
and
here?
your house falls
What is there,
down,
about 1,500, 2,000
engineer
people
is
down here?
Not even close.
Yeah, maybe we need to get a rally together.
Class Action Foods was going to pay.
I still can't understand why he can't answer. The engineer can't answer the one question. How much it cost?
You just told me you did.
You can do a round estimate.
Okay, but a round estimate then turns a solid number. And wait,
Come on, man. I'm not lying. What'd you say then?
I mean, I haven't recorded if we need to back it up.
No, you said, I know the numbers, but you can put in a public records request. That's what you said exactly.
I'm not saying he's hiding something.
okay, get Terry your name and number.
I'll follow the
and
process.
you can
and I'll
have,
post
It's on the document.
you can have the,
I'll highlight it.
we can let you know the engineer that designed, the engineer company that designed.
I think what needs to be done
The
is
road
that road
failure.
needs to be looked at, and with what's left on there, if it is asphalt, I think we need to have asphalt put back in.
We have,
Never asphalt. I know that.
well, that's
I was
okay.
here when it was.
But anyway,
You don't drive it every day.
okay. And, sir, on the environmental, you can also get with the engineering company on that because I don't know it.
Yeah, have it tested out.
So I will
But they would have had to have provided that engineering report to you guys. Your engineering team had to have looked it over and then rubber stamped it, then passed it off to you to rubber stamp it. And nobody stopped to think for a second that tar and rock on our vehicles going up and down the hill all day long, going through our rivers.
It wasn't supposed to be a failure.
Okay. I mean, I understand failures happen, but that's not a little failure at all.
That's a double day
as you can see.
There's an engineer's stamp. There's a licensed contractor that did it. We subcontracted to them. We're gonna make them responsible as well as we can.
Okay.
Going forward. And like I say, the road, we should know here within a week of what we're gonna do going forward.
How about bringing the sweeper down and cleaning all the rocks and debris off?
Okay, wait, hold on.
Monsoon is gonna happen. It happened today.
Yeah, Saturday when it's slammed.
I'm sorry?
Who has those minutes?
The county does. The county has the minutes where he promised pavement.
Because I come to look.
Yeah, no, it's in PDF on the county website. That's where the minutes are located.